question screen shows the subject, the question number, and your name. Before responding to a passage-based question, first read the entire passage and review any pictures or charts. When there is more text that is not immediately visible on the screen, the words "more text below" and "more text above" will appear. Use the scroll bar on the right-hand side of the passage to view the rest of the passage text. There are tools above and below the test question to help you complete your online test. The pointer tool is just like a mouse pointer. Use it to select other tools, move boxes, select answers, and perform other actions. You can also use the Tab key on your keyboard to move between tools, and then use the Enter key to select the tool. For some tools, the Escape key will close the tool. Use the Cross-Off tool to eliminate an answer choice that you believe is not correct. Note, in order to answer the question, you must select one of the answer choices using the pointer tool. Use the Highlighter tool to highlight important information. You can highlight most text and graphics within a test question. Remove all highlighting by selecting Clear All from the menu. Use the Sticky Note tool to type notes you can use for future reference. You can have more than one sticky note, and you can reposition, close, hide, show, reopen, and delete them. Cross-offs, highlighting, and sticky notes will be saved with the question when you move to a different question. Use the magnifier tool to increase the size of the image on your screen. You have two magnification levels to choose from. Use the scroll bars or your pointer to move around the screen. To close the magnifier tool, press the Escape key, or select the magnifier tool and then select Off. Sometimes a portion of a question will have a graphic or a checklist that must be made bigger in order to clearly see it. Select the Enlarge button to see the graphic in a larger format. Use the Line Guide tool to help you track a single line of text. Use the handle on the right side to drag the line guide. To close the line guide, select the tool again. Use the Masking tool to cover content that may be distracting. Select the masking box to resize and reposition. You can have more than one masking box, and you can hide, show, and delete them. When you have responded to a question, select the next arrow to move on to the next question. To move to a different question on the test, select the down arrow next to the question number and select a different question. You can pause your test by selecting the Pause button at the bottom of your screen. A test can only be paused for up to 20 minutes. You must select the Resume button before the clock counts down to 0. Use the Flag button to mark a question to remind you to review the question later. Select the Review and Test button to see all of the test questions you have flagged for review. You can go back to a question by pressing anywhere on the row that represents the question. When you end your test, flags do not have to be removed. The responses to all flagged questions will still be scored. Some questions will require you to select answers to 2 parts. In Part 1, only one of the answers is correct. Part 2 will tell you how many correct answers there are. The answer to Part 2 will be based on your answer to Part 1. In addition to selecting your answer from answer choices provided to you, some questions on this test will require that you construct your response. More information about responding to short answer questions or text-dependent analysis questions can also be found by watching the Advanced Tools tutorial videos.